Everybody, this is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com, and we are looking at ticker symbol DRWI. This is a daily chart, and each candle represents one day of trading. There was this very bullish move on Friday. As you can see, a large green candle formed, and on a large green volume bar spike. There's a big volume spike, and if you caught our chart on Monday, we posted a chart here when there was this bullish move above the middle Bollinger Band. This volume spike here triggered our scan when we were scanning, and this came on our radar. And so DRWI did not follow through on Tuesday of last week. But what happened was this red candle here set up a middle Bollinger Band support test. And so when a stock breaks the middle Bollinger Band and trades above, on a pullback, the middle Bollinger Band becomes the reload level. And that's how it played out here. There was a bounce off of the middle Bollinger Band at 0.11, and then a close above both EMAs 4 and 8 and the middle Bollinger Bands, this is all signaling that a new uptrend has started. So, and that started on Monday. And so as long as the middle Bollinger Band at 11 support level holds, the uptrend should continue. The big volume is very good. This is what you like to see, especially at the start of a move. So we'll be looking for the uptrend to continue. If you look up here at Fasto is now above 80 at 81.58 and in the above 80 overbought power zone. And then you have RSI now is at 61.45 and in the 50 to 70 bull zone. So RSI looks very good. Fasto, is now at overbought levels. So the question will be, can DRWI head higher with Fasto above 80? And then over here, you can see the MACD line is the green line and the red line is the signal line. It's been on this nice uptrend since this crossover here at the end of October. And with the bullish move on Friday, you can see the MACD line breaking away from the signal line and almost positive. So MACD is looking good as well. Let's look at the next chart. Okay, the next chart. This is what really caught our eye on Friday. Okay, so not only was there a big bounce, but this was the technical development that looks really bullish to us, and that is the close above this green line. This green line is the 50-day moving average at 14, and as you can see this with this long upper wick, on Monday, DRWI broke that level intraday but failed to close above, and that the same thing happened on Tuesday. And then so what we were looking for is for a close above the 50-day moving average to signal more upside, and that is what happened on Friday. So this is a very bullish close here, and that's putting the 100-day moving average at 20 on deck. So that is the next key simple moving average to break, and a close above the 100-day moving average here at 20 will signal more upside potential, and that would put the 200-day moving average at 42 on deck. So there's very, as you can see, there hadn't been a close above the 50-day moving average in a very long time. So this is a really nice setup when you combine those two daily charts. And then if you look here on the 15-minute chart, you can see DRWI. Okay, each candle on this chart represents 15 minutes of trading as opposed to a day of trading. This is a 5-day chart, and as you can see here, the resistance is up here from November 30th, and this big jar has filled. As you can see, we call this a jar, and what this means here is that DRWI needs to break above this 17 to 17.5 zone to see how this is this big jar here. So this is what this is telling you, that there was this high over here on November 30th, and then DRWI failed to break the 17 zone, and then the share price pulled all the way back and then found support down here in this 10 range. Okay, so 10 to, this was the key support zone. and so support held down here in the tens, and then now the share prices ran all the way back up to 17 where it started here, on November 30th. So what that means is this is what we call a jar. This is a big jar, and it has filled. Okay, so now the jar is filled, and going forward, if this 17 zone line fails to break, horizontal resistance line, then that will equal downside risk. And if candles start forming above this red horizontal resistance line, and we can change it to green, that will equal upside potential. Okay, and then the developments on this chart, on this 15-minute chart, are down here. Candles are now forming above the 50-day moving average is the green line, the 100-day moving average is the gold line, and the 200-day moving average is the red line. Candles are now forming above all three levels, and then you also have the 50-day moving average is now forming above all three levels, and you have this golden cross, and then the 50-day moving average crossed the 200-day moving averages, and that's what people call the golden cross. And then it also crossed above the 100-day moving average, and I guess we could call that the silver cross. I'm sure there's a name for it. And yeah, and then you have very good volume. See, this volume is good. So this is what you want to see when you have a big move. Look at all this volume compared to the volume on the pullback. Look how much lighter. These are the two up days, and look at all the volume. Big volume. Okay, pullback days, light volume, big volume up day. So that's telling you that it was a light volume pullback. People reloaded, and people were probably still holding from over here. So there's a lot of volume in this stock that's normally thinly traded. And let's look at the last chart. This last chart is the 15-minute chart, and this shows the Bollinger Bands and EMAs 4 and 8. And what this is showing here is that there was this consolidation period. This is just a 3-day chart. And so see how tight the Bollinger Bands are? See how they came together? This is the lower Bollinger Band, this is the upper Bollinger Band. And then they when the share price broke out, look how wide they got. So the candles started forming above EMAs 4 and 8. This is a nice uptrend. So as long as the candles continue forming above the middle Bollinger Band, on the 15-minute chart, this uptrend should continue. So this is a nice uptrend, and there's a nice channel that is formed right here. So bulls would like to see this channel continue, and yeah, if middle Bollinger Band support breaks, then that will equal downside risk, and that would put the lower Bollinger Band at 12-1 on deck. Okay, this is This is DRWI. This is very nice follow through. This is what we like to see after there was that big move on Monday, and the volume spike, and that was what we call a volume attention spike. All right, and then there was the light volume pullback, and then a big volume day on Friday, which showed follow through. So this has all the ingredients of a nice setup, So this is a very nice, this is, to me, this is looking good on multiple time frames. It's looking good on the a daily chart and on the 15-minute chart, and it's looking good both on the 50 and 100, 200-day moving chart and the Bollinger Band charts. So yeah, so the key going forward is to break resistance and hold support. All right, if you enjoyed this chart, please check out more charts at mychartcoach.com YouTube channel and the mychartcoach.com website. Thank you.